Hello everyone, Tally and Farrell here from Board of It, and welcome to our playthrough of Caper Europe, which we thought we'd film just for a bit of fun. This is a game by Keymaster Games that we backed on Kickstarter, obviously a little while ago, and it just fulfilled recently, and we got our copy today, was it? A couple of days ago?
Yesterday, day before.
And we've already played a couple of games, and it was actually my personal first Kickstarter backing, because usually it's you that does it personally. But this was my one, and I'm super thrilled with it, actually.
Yeah.
Very happy it was my first one.
You love things based on real locations, right?
Yes, that was part of the reason I decided to go for it. I like the kind of travel international theme. So, yeah. And it's just amazing. Loving it. Yep.
So I guess this is a sequel to Caper, the original game. And essentially you play competing... I don't know really who you are in the kind of meta, because you put together a crew of thieves. So I guess you are a thief, but you're not the thief involved. You're the mastermind, I think, behind it. So you pick a city, which has some unique cards. I think there's 4 out of the box: Rome, London, Barcelona and Paris. And then you kind of shuffle these all up, and it's a 2-player game, and it's card drafting. So you alternate rounds between kind of getting thieves and getting gear. And so you'll start by drafting thieves. So you'll both look at your hand, you'll play one, pass to the other player, play one, pass it back and forth. And then next round you'll play gear, which you put on top of thieves. And it's all about winning these locations. So you have a little tracker that moves back and forth, and you want it to be on your side, because then you'll get the points for that location. But there's also ways you can score from the cards you play as well. I think in our first game, you got a lot of points from the locations, but then I nailed it with the
gear and the thief combinations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So as we usually do, we're just going to start playing, and then we'll kind of introduce the rules and what we're doing as we go through it.
Yeah.
So let's get to it. Okay. So you mark the rounds by moving down here, and it tells you who goes first based on the arrow and how many cards to deal. So first round, white means it's thief round, and it also means that we're going to deal 4 each, and I'm going to start.
Just to also mention before we start how incredible the art and quality of everything is, right?
Yeah.
Love the style.
So Keymaster Games also is responsible for Parks, if you've played that, and I think Trails now. But if you've played those and you know like the high standard of quality, and there's an insert made by Games Tray. So it's everything is pretty stellar here. And Tally, we are in Rome this time.
Okay.
Which means you score more points from winning locations, and the tracker swings more. So the only Rome card I think in play at the moment is here, the Colosseum. And what it means is that you get 1 star for any of these cards in your opponent's playing area. And this is, it moves every time you play a card of that colour.
Okay.
At this location. So yeah, the board's...
For anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the board's split into these 3 locations. So what's that one, Tally?
Antique shop.
At the Colosseum, and we have the chapel. So each has space for 3 thieves, and we can play thieves to any one or all of them to 1. But now, as we said, we're going to look at our hand, and we're going to play them.
So sorry, this scores, if you win this location, you get points for what cards your opponent has put into play.
Exactly.
Okay. So you go first.
Yeah. So they all have these little symbols on them, and some of them are, they're kind of ongoing, and some of them are one time, but we'll explain them as we play. So I am going to play, what do we have? I'm going to play the banker over here at the chapel, and it gets me 1 coin. Or scoundrel. And this is saying every time I play a yellow card here, the tracker will move to my side. And then I'll pass, but Tally will first play hers.
Okay, I'm going to also play a thief at the chapel.
Copycat.
It's the mime. I get one
Stupid mime.
scoundrel. Get to move the masked person.
Caper tracker.
Caper tracker. Since it has the mask symbol, and then at the end I will score for the amount of thieves in this location. And then pass to you.
Thank you. What have we got here?
Interesting.
So I'm going to play Saint over here. I'm just going to move this tracker one to my side, and I get 3 scoundrels.
I think I will. Sorry, the Colosseum is only when you play these cards.
Yeah.
Not everyone, because obviously that is relating to both players. All right.
Yeah, this is a scoring, right? So it's the winner of the Colosseum.
I think I will play the tourist.
Yep.
In the antique shop.
That's
One,
really
two,
annoying.
3. So I get to move that tracker.
Don't do that. All right, so it's a bit different this time because you always burn the last card. So whatever we don't pick now will go to the discard pile. So I think at the moment I'm just going to put the Colonel at the Colosseum, which moves it towards my side. And he just lets, moves a tracker every time I play a purple card there. And discard this one.
Okay, I'm going to play the gentleman over at the chapel, gain a scoundrel, and the gentleman will give me 4 points for every set of green, purple and yellow cards I have at the chapel in total. So I can't put I can't put multiple sets of 3 on the gentleman because each thief can only have 3 pieces of gear. But this is called a crew, actually. So the set of the thieves in one location. And then discard the last thief.
So now we move to a gear phase where it's pretty similar, but we do it with some classic thief gear. Tally will go first this time as designated by the arrow.
Okay.
So at the moment she's winning in 2 locations and I'm winning in 1. But that can all change.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
What is this one going to score for? It's a Rome card, right? Is it just 2?
If you win the location, score those points.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
This feels risky to me. All right, I'm going to play a safe cracker. So he can start to see where the colours of the cards come into play now. So as depicted here and here, and as I was saying about the set collection for my gentleman thief. So some of the gear is free to play, some of it costs scoundrels. This particular one, it cost me 1 scoundrel, but then I get 4 back. 2, 3, 4.
Too many scoundrels.
And the reason I'm playing that one there is because, as I said, the gentleman scores in this location for sets of green, purple and yellow. So I need to have a yellow one on there, and that's fine.
So I'm just going to play the multi-purpose shakedown belt, which moves us here and then it moves again because I played a card. Although actually no, it does move because it's not matching colour. But it just means that if I win what Tally was just saying, if I win this location, I get these 2 points. Okay. Then we swap.
I need to make sure that you don't win that location.
Your problem is you can't play anything there now because you don't have any thieves.
We've got the rest of the game to go. Sunshine. Okay. Okay. Another question.
Yeah.
What is that symbol depicting? I know it's points for...
Discard pile.
Points for what's in your discard pile.
Mm.
So that's kind of some guaranteed points, isn't it?
Yeah. But then I guess you don't discard so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still a few points.
All right. I will play the skeleton key again on the gentleman. So I'm helping to complete that set of green, purple, yellow. Costs me 2 scoundrels. And it means I get to take or steal one of these goods from the chapel.
Yeah. These are stolen goods. And if you have sets of them, they give you victory points. But they're also worth victory points on their own. It's just more if you have a set.
I'm going to take this one.
So, similarly, I'm going to play this one here. Costs a scoundrel. But this one only lets me take... I'm not sure what this one is, actually.
No.
Artifact or something?
Yeah. Looks like Tutankhamun. Something.
Well, if he was female.
Oh, I see.
Because that's the female symbol.
I thought it was just some hieroglyphics, actually.
Oh, could be.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You uncultured swine.
Yep. Well, anyway.
You're supposed to be smart.
Well, we'll see who wins, won't we?
Touche.
How many games have you won of this yet?
0 out of 2.
That's good to know.
Yep, okay, so I go first. I'm going to simply play this purple card, which just lets me move the tracker. It's a simple disguise, and it doesn't cost me anything. But now I've completed the set on the gentleman of yellow, green, and purple. So that was 4 points for me at the end.
I'm going to throw my scoundrel on the table and use the Suck-O-Matic suction scalers to take this piece of artwork. Dump.
I'm going to play the Pyromaniac Blaze Blaster 451. Paying 2 scoundrels for that. And these are burn cards that make your opponent get rid of the last card they played there? Or do I choose?
Well,
actually?
a card on the top row, which is
Card
that.
on the top row, yeah.
Oh, you're
So
really
now-
starting to piss me off.
The last game we played, I didn't seem to get any
I
burn
used
cards.
it 3 times on you in the last
Exactly,
game.
and they were never really in my hand, or when they were in my hand, I didn't have the 2 scoundrels,
Yeah.
so I'm playing it now.
This is me. Just going to play that there. It doesn't cost anything. Move up here. Do I want to do that? Yeah.
So these ones are only useful for the Colosseum, aren't they?
No.
Oh, it's still if you win the location.
Yeah.
It's still okay. All right, then I might as well play this one on the tourist in the antique shop. Move the tracker, and done. And then last one's just
Play that. Costing one of these. And move it to back my way. And I have to discard this. So then we go back into a thief round where we get 3 each. And we'll play 2 because of discarding the last one. And you go first again.
What do these ones mean? I haven't seen these ones.
Discard.
before.
For each one you discard, you move.
Retroactively.
I'm not sure about that. Let's see. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's the same as the others. For each card of that type in your discard.
Can I look at my discard?
Yeah. Well, that's always going to be cream.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, they have one card there, right?
I will play the conductor, get 2 scoundrels, and I get to move the tracker for the amount of green cards. This does work from previous cards you placed, so I get to move it 1.
I'm going to play the Don over here, which gets me 2 scoundrels. And then I can move by as many thieves, which is 2.
That's annoying.
And it's obviously great caricature of a Don. Then we swap. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Need to look at my discard pile now.
Okay, so I go first. I'm going to play the barber over at the antique shop. Gets me a scoundrel, and then I get to move this back my way. And I discard the last one.
Going to put the auctioneer over here and destroy the chapel.
Everything.
And this lets me take one of these, and I'm going to take this diamond. Yep. So we move down again. It's another gear round, except I start first this time. Can you put that back?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what we got. So I'm going to play the Magneto Super Magnet, which moves us here and gives me... So the issue I have now is, maybe why I don't want to do it, is that when somebody needs to take money, if there isn't any left in here, and they take it from the other player if they have more than them. So by doing this, if Tally then played a money card, she would just take the money back off me, which is a little bit of a problem.
I like that though. It's a bit frustrating, but it ties into the theme of.
Sorry, you were already at the end of this, right?
Yes, I think
so. Okay, so I think I'll just keep it and I'll take the money because it doesn't matter. It lets me move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's you.
Gonna play the unlock skeleton key. It costs me 2 scoundrels, and then I get to steal a good.
Thank you. All right, what you got? What you got?
Oh, I'm sorry. Because it was green, I get to move the tracker because of my conductor.
It's tough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play the Pyromaniac Blazemaster over here.
So annoying.
Get rid of this one, so you go back one.
Okay.
Yep.
I will play this yellow card. All is eavesdropper to gain a scoundrel, and it just gives me 1 point at the end of the game as well.
I have to say, I'm not feeling particularly good about this one.
No, me neither, actually.
But you're always ahead. It's annoying.
Do you feel like that? I feel like you're ahead.
No, I feel like you're ahead. Alright, so I'm gonna pay 3 scoundrels for this, which lets me move forward 1. and take this artwork. Yep.
I will play the safe cracker plasma cutter for 1, but then it gets me 4 scoundrels back.
So yeah, I already knew I was going to play this over here for 1. It moves me up to here.
I will play this for 3. It's the stealth suit. To move the tracker back up 1, and then I can take a good. I'm going to steal the diamond.
So they both have a full set each. Oh, this is super annoying. So I don't have any money now. Well, they both get discarded either way, so it doesn't matter because I can't afford them. So you can also discard a gear to get 1 scoundrel, which I have to do because I can't afford either of them.
Yep. I'm just playing this purple. So thereby completing another set of green, yellow, purple.
It's just not looking good.
Gentlemen, so it's another 4 points. And then last one discarded. Yeah, but you're winning 2 locations currently.
Yeah, but I don't get like a lot for that one.
Because I didn't play any cards.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to see him anyway.
True.
Yeah,
You
so
go first.
Gonna play the dame here. She gets me 1 scoundrel. She'll also get me points at the end of the game for sets of purple and something. I already have 2 sets, so it's like an instant 4 points by just playing that.
Makes sense. Gonna play the illusionist. Gets me a scoundrel. Move the tracker back 1, and for every burn red card I play, it would also go up the tracker.
Oh, it goes back again. So we already have 1.
Great shout.
Then the final gear one. Oh, can't believe I'm worried now. I don't want to lose on camera.
All right, I go first this time. Ooh, spicy. I am going to spend... That's a bit annoying, actually. Get worried about running out of scoundrels.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Just going to... use the shakedown belt. Move 1.
Move 1.
Stop moving it back.
No. Oh, God damn it. Oh, well, there's a lot of money here.
I am going to be using the Keymaster. Every time I place a red card here, I move the tracker and remove, please.
Oh, you're a stupid dick.
Profanity warning.
Fancy. We usually say much worse to each other.
That's very
like
true.
PG-13.
All right. I will... Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think I will just play a yellow to get 2 scoundrels. He's stumped.
Just thinking. Yep. That was a terrible move.
That is upsetting. I think I'm just going to have to play the simple disguise.
Yep.
All right, last piece of gear. Make it count. Oh, I wish you were going first. That's quite annoying, actually. Okay. Oh. All right, I'm just going to have to play this one, I think, to move the tracker. It will let me move it 3, but I'm maxing out at 1 now.
All right. I have to do that. Annoyingly, then lose the last gear card. You get rid of it?
Yep.
All right, so then it's the final scoring. But I mean, I'm almost certain you've won. I hate this stupid game.
No, I don't feel like I was doing that well.
You've like trounced me in, well, to be fair, I guess it's like 1 each, but you've got way more points, I think, from everything.
Okay.
All right, so locations. So nobody gets anything from that one.
And that's because the tracker is in the middle,
Yes.
so it's not on either side.
So I win this one, which isn't worth very much, so it's like 4 points. Well, I guess a Slayer, but yeah, it's 2 points and she didn't play anything. Then this one is 5 points, 6 points, because she has one of these.
So 5,
6,
6, 7, 8.
7, 8.
So don't you get 4 though here?
Yeah, good reminder. Yeah, you get bonus points if it's further down the track.
Yeah.
Okay, so then thief cards. So you work through, and if your thief cards give you anything, like this one here, for example, so I get 4 because I have 2 sets.
None of my thieves in the antique shop give me any end scoring. Let's look over here. Yes, these do. So this one, the mime, gives me points for the amount of thieves in this location. So 1, 2, 3. Gentleman with the sets, I have 2 sets, so I have 11 in total there.
Then points from your gear cards. So like this, it's 2.
No. So 2 there.
Oh, wait.
I think I only have 3 points from gear cards, actually. It's quite low.
Yeah, so do I.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? So you either play ones for points with the star or the mask, which lets you move up and down the track to gain control of it. So it's always a bit of a trade-off.
We both get 9 for the collection of stolen goods because we both have a set.
Did you mark my 3 from gear cards down?
Yeah. I mean, it's super clear you've won. I just don't know by how much. I'll do mine first. I think I've only got 20 points. So it's 11. Yeah. And then...
Count your 2 from that?
Yeah. And then you've got 19, 22, 31.
Hooray!
It's interesting though, because it's a really low scoring game, because the score is on the back. The score from the last one was 48 and 43.
Right.
And even the first game was like 40 and 35.
I guess you can see like a lot of the cards were just moving the trackers and gaining coins, whereas in other games you've had more of these sorts of cards that get you points for combinations. Just, not so many combinations here, was there? Yeah,
well, that's the thing it says about Rome, that the tracker moves more often.
Right.
So we played Paris before, and that let us score. Like I got 15 points from Paris cards because I ended up having them all in one location.
Yeah.
So I like tripled my score.
Yeah.
But it is interesting though, as well. It's super annoying for me because everything I've played is like moving the tracker, and you have only one, like this one, where you weren't even there.
Yeah, but I moved the tracker like a lot here. You can see.
Yeah, you'll use the burn cards much more effectively. It's interesting. I think you're just meaner on camera.
No, I'm mean because you mean to me first. You used all them burns on me last game. Don't expect me not to retaliate in the next game.
Touche.
Yeah.
But yeah, so well done. So, I mean, Tally's had quite a lot of wins lately, actually. It was Tally Day yesterday.
I'm having a good streak, which doesn't often happen. I usually have streaks of just losing constantly.
Well, the day before, you were at the verge of breaking, right?
Yeah,
because
probably.
We played Boone Lake for the first time, and the second game, I
rinsed me.
Well, I was 50 points ahead, and then we played Tapestry, and I lapped both you and our other friend.
Yeah, so that was a bad day.
Yeah. But now, yesterday you won pretty much everything, and now you've won this on camera. It's
I go through these little streaks, and then I'll go for a time of just not winning anything. I need this to top my winning serotonin up.
Yeah. But I do have to say that I think we're both pretty enamoured with Caper Europe.
Yeah.
So it's only just fulfilled, so I don't know what it's going to be like availability store-wise. But 100% recommend it if you want to play, have a great little two-player game.
Yeah.
I think this probably played a bit longer for us now because we're talking about it while we play.
Yeah.
But honestly, it plays in 15, 20 minutes if you just know what you're doing and you crack on with it. And you have all these little locations that change. Like this one felt quite different from playing in Paris.
Yeah.
And there's 2 other locations we haven't tried yet. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
absolutely
think
love it.
It wouldn't be surprised if we did a little short review at some point because it'd be quite fun to talk about. So we're really enjoying it. But we just want to say thank you for watching, and we hoped it was interesting or helpful if you're looking to play it or whatever. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and like. If you have any questions about Caper or how to play, just ask us. And most importantly, thanks for watching.
Yeah,
goodbye.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.